A very good morning to everyone. Welcome to Global Online, and here we are back with our next session for series, that is MCQ series. And as you all are aware that we have started this series, that is second series which we are doing. Last week we have completed the first series for all the units, that is theory units. So welcome you all once again to NTA UGC NET Paper1 2022 batch. The topic today which we are going to see, that is the unit, is communication, and here we are going to see the MCQ series with respect to the communication unit. Now let's go ahead with the so there is an important announcement with respect to new batches which will be starting for the next cycle, and accordingly we will ensure that all the topics are done for this new cycle. So what all things are there will be planned very well and will be informed to you as well in advance. So just keep in mind that next cycle is definitely coming after this exams are over. Apart from that, we have a quick revision PDF for paper 1. Now this quick revision PDF is consisting of your 2000 plus MCQs, updated MCQs, current affairs, previous year question papers and most repeated questions. The fees is 599. The WhatsApp numbers, the WhatsApp details are given below, so you get in touch with us. At the same time, we have paper 2 notes and MCQ available, which consist of the subjects which is listed on the screen, which is at 1700, but right now 25% discount is going on, so it's 1275, and the WhatsApp numbers are given below. So yes, let's now quickly start the session for the day. So as you are all aware that total questions in communication are 5. Total number of marks allotted are 10. So each question carries how much marks? 2 marks. So accordingly you have to prepare yourself. Now let's start with our question number 1 for the day. Here comes your question number 1, that is assertion and reason. Okay. So let's see what is the assertion. Active participation of all students in the classroom is an indicator of the teacher's communication skill. Whereas they are giving reason that teachers should focus more on classroom management as discipline matters than instruction. So now you have to tell me which above stands for, stands for your true or false, or which option goes right. Yes, so let's see the option, which options are right. Okay, Priyanka has already started with the answers. Others, the assertion states that active participation tells about teachers' communication skills, and the reason is that a teacher should focus on more of management rather than instructions. So okay, 1B, 1D, 1C, all options are coming ahead. There is no consistency. Okay, let's see now. If you see question number, the assertion and reason, as I always keep on telling you, you have to see or you have to check the reason with the intention of assertion. So here option number C, okay, that is A is true and R is false. So there is no connection for explanation. Okay, it is not about wrong explanation. If you see individual statements, yes, active participation of the students do tell about the teacher communication skills, which is true. Now statement R is a different statement. It talks about what? It talks about teachers focus on classroom management then instruction. So here it is telling that it is more important to focus on discipline than instruction. So obviously this statement stands to be what? Its statement stands to be false. So there is no correlation with the assertion and reasoning. It's two individual statements, that A is true and R is false. So the right answer is option number C. Okay. Going ahead now. In which of the following types of communication is the data pushed from a server to a client without client request? Abilipisha, just see over here. Teachers should focus more on classroom management. Okay, but now it is not saying that teachers should focus on more on classroom management. It is adding then instruction. See, if the instructions are given clearly, obviously the management will happen. But now here it is telling you should just focus on management and not on instruction. Hence the reason stands to be wrong. Okay, discipline, see, discipline is important, but along with discipline the proper instructions should go. That the question is not saying that discipline is not important. Instructions are important in order to bring the discipline. Is it clear? Fine. Yes. Question number 2, I didn't read it properly. I'll go with the question once again. In which of the following types of communication is the data pushed from a server to a client without client request? So now it is called as which type of technology, whether it's pull technology, whether it's educational technology, is it push technology, or is it Asian technology? So which of the technology results into data pushed from a server to a client without client request? Okay, yes, anyone who is not knowing about this, I'll explain you the question. 2A, okay, pull technology, push technology, okay. So the right answer here is, that is push technology. So those who are not aware, 2A, 2B, pull and push, there is, there is a difference. Now let's understand what exactly. We'll take both pull as well as push, okay. Now see, push technology is also known as a server push. It's a form of internet based communication where the publisher or the central server makes the request for a specific transaction. It means the push service frequently rely on previously stated information. So I have given an example over here, okay. A client subscribes to different information channels offered by a server. The server push new content to the client whenever it becomes available and any of those channels, that is with the help of notification. So yes, it is called as, yes, Priyanka, very true, it is push technology, where you are talking about what? You are talking about a data pushed from a server without client request. So now it will just keep on adding the data with the help of notification. Whereas pull technology is called as client pull. It's a form of a network communication where the server responds to client's initial request for data. So push technology is just opposite, where the server push the data to the client on internet. Pull is widely used for hypertext page requests from websites. Whereas educational technology tells what? Educational technology talks about your enhancing learning and teaching and learning with in the field of research, that is looks like analyzing, designing, developing, implementing all the process requests to what? With respect to education. Is it clear? All of you went right, but just be careful between push and pull. The questions can confuse you, so you have to be very clear with that. Now coming to question number 3. Question number 3 talks about a communication scenario in which two teachers are debating about curriculum for 21st century. I'll repeat the question again. A communication scenario. So they have given a scenario where two teachers are debating about the curriculum for 21st century. So it is called as group, interpersonal, lateral, diagonal, what it will be known as. Yes, so answers, you can come up with the answers. Yes, everyone. Question number 3. So, okay, question number 3 we have already getting answer. Question number 3 talks about a communication scenario in which two teachers are debating about the curriculum. Yes, very good. Yes, I have one similar question. I'll just discuss that question. I got that question while reading some, just a second. I'll tell you one question. Okay. Yes, here it is. Definitely the right answer is your option number B, that is your interpersonal communication. Okay. Now there is one more question. I don't have the question right now, but I remember the question. So I'll just put the question across. So here it is talking about same. The options will be same. The question is an association. Okay. It is talking about what? An association of cement manufacturers. An association of cement manufacturers will be an example of what? Will be an example of group, interpersonal, lateral or diagonal communication. One of the student has posted this doubt in the group, so I thought I'll just discuss with you also, so that you will be also clear. We are talking about what? An association of, yes, I mean to say this is an extra question, so you can select the options from the given. The question is association of cement manufacturers will be called as what? The options are same: group, interpersonal, lateral, diagonal. So for the new question which I have written with an asterisk, for that can you start giving the answer? Priyanka, I guess you have given the answer for the new question which I have extra mentioned with an asterisk, correct? Group, okay, group, yes, group, okay. Now see, yes, here maybe I should have added this question, there is a confusion. Now see, the question was an association of cement manufacturers. Now if you see here, it is basically lateral communication. Priyanka, you were right. Cement manufacturer indicates the people from the same industry, same firm, similar business line. So it is called as what? It is called as lateral communication. Horizontal communication. Yes, lateral is nothing but horizontal communication. Now when we are talking about, group communication, so here the question would have been association of people in the manufacturing unit. It's just okay, I mean discussion or association of people in the manufacturing unit. So they don't have to tell you, but here they are talking about cement manufacturer. It means it is indicating the same line, similar business, and hence it will be called as what? It will be called as lateral communication. So be careful for this small things. It is sometimes it is very complicated. Now question number 4, Jyoti, good morning. You can start with this question. Which of the following is not a barrier variable in communication? So read properly. Which is not a barrier variable? So they are talking about culture, they are talking about eye contact, they are talking about curiosity, they are talking about climate. Which will not be a barrier? Okay, I'll say that is culture, eye contact, curiosity and climate. So which will be the right answer for this? Yes, waiting for the revert. Okay, question number Lakshmi has already started. Okay, very good. Yes, very good. So one of the following which is not a barrier is your eye contact. Yes, very good. So like for example, now we have studied barriers. Communication is nothing but sharing of information. The major barriers here I have listed the barriers, like for example, differing perspectives or perception, physical limitations, emotional barriers, culture can be a barrier, physical barrier to non-verbal communication, distraction, lack of interest, different experience, okay, surrounding conditions, use of jargons can be definitely a barrier. But eye contact is a important component for effective communication, or you can say efficient communication. So eye contact in this question will not be a barrier. Is it clear? Okay. Now coming to question number 5. Now question number 5 talks about which of the following makes communication ineffective. Read the question very clearly. See, instead of using the word not effective, they have given ineffective. So that can again little bit confuse you. So which of the following makes communication ineffective? So it is clarity, ambiguity, brevity or sincerity. Easy question, but if you understand the question well, it will be easier. From the given options, from the list of given option, which states that the communication becomes ineffective. Okay, we have started getting answers. Five. Okay, yes, so very good. So when we talk about communication not effective, so it is because of ambiguity. So if you remember in our theory class, we have done 7 C's okay, the principles you can say, and 4S, okay. So these are we have done for this effective communication. So ambiguity, it means it does not give a clear meaning, and hence because of it the communication will be ineffective. Clear? Okay. Now question number 6, let's on the screen, so let's do it very well. A rolling screen on television describes which of the following type of noise? A rolling screen. So they have given an example. A rolling screen on television describes which of the following types of noise? Is it semantic? Is it channel? Is it message? Or is it none of above? So a rolling screen on television describing which of the following types of noise? So you have to talk about, you have to describe about the noise, whether it is semantic, whether it is channel, whether it is message, or whether it is none of the above. Yes, question number 6, no one has yet started. Okay, question 6. Question 6 answers C, B, A, all are coming in. So there is again a difference in the answers. Okay, a rolling screen. Fine, let's see. Okay, so a rolling screen on television which describes the following type of noise is actually the channel noise. It is channel noise. Now see, channel noise is the disturbance which is caused by the physical transmission. See, channel, no, here it means a medium. So here the medium, that is television as a medium, it's not, it's not in place, and that's the reason it is causing was disturbance. So rolling screen on the television distorts physical transmission of message. It means you are not able to read the message. Semantic, that is, semantic noise or message noise, okay, or none of the above is not a right answer. If you remember, we have done this concepts very well earlier also. Okay, now in this for semantic there are different questions which comes in. So here the question again, it was what? It was basically talking about a rolling screen. So if I talk about semantic, it means it is more of linguistic. So here nothing is it is talking about linguistic. In fact, it is more talking about the physical distraction. Is it clear? Okay, I hope this doubt is clear, and the right answer will be option number B, not A, not C, or not D. Okay, those who have answered A, I have told you why it will be a wrong answer. Fine. Going to next question, that is question number 7. Be careful everyone. Okay, so just ensure that you are attentive with your answers. Now see, which of the following is not functional component of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting? Which of the following is not a functional component? Information, broadcasting, television, films. So it is, we have done Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So from them, what is one which is not the functional component? Functional from the given list is indicating what? Yes, question number 7, Tanushri has started. Yes. I'll just wait for everyone to get a chance and answer the question. Yes, little bit speed up. You have to ensure that these are all basic questions, so you should be able to answer it very clearly. Okay. Yes, so the right answer is, many of you have given right, but there are 1 or 2 wrong answers. The one which is not a functional component is actually your television. So let's see, let's have a look over here. Those who are confused with D, option number D also. So the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is an agency of Government of India which is responsible for formulation and administration of rules, regulations and laws in the area of information, broadcasting and cinema. So here the functional areas or components are information, broadcasting and films, and not television. Is it clear? Okay. Now, Coming to question number 8. Now question number 8, again you have assertion and reason. So be careful for such questions. Now it talks about mass media is declining its status as an agent of change development. The reason is mass media has now become more of a source of entertainment than information. So what is the right answer? So the question is on mass media, that is in the form of assertion and reasoning. So it is stating that mass media is declining its status with respect to agent of change in development, or it is called as change agent, the one who brings progress, okay. And they are saying that the reason is they are focusing more on entertainment than on information. So question number 8, everyone. Yes, Madhu, good morning. You wished and then again you were not there. So welcome back and you can start with the question, no problem. Yes, everyone. So what it is talking, I mean to say here again, answers are differing. Question number 8, D, C, okay. A is also the answer, fine. Yes, others also try to answer this question. Hindi, English for what, Madhu? Sorry, for questions you are telling, only for questions. I couldn't bring Hindi questions today because this is completely new set of questions. So couldn't get time to convert them in Hindi. Okay. So assertion and reason. Okay, let's see. Now see, option number A. So yes, many of you are right. Yes. So some of them, those who are at wrong, just see, listen over here. Mass media is declining its status as a change agent. This is your assertion, this is your statement, and reason is because it is getting diverted from its main goal and it is more into entertainment rather than information spreading, and hence both are correct, and the reason is explaining the assertion. It means the reason is correct as per assertion. Is it clear? No, Priyanka, the reason is correct. When you talk about what is the main goal of mass media, it is basically to bring a change in the society by helping the people to understand the change concept. But nowadays it is more into entertainment rather than information. Okay. Yes. Now let's have little bit of explanation in case if you want it in different way. So mass media informs the public about the government policies, the programs, its usefulness. It provides people to raise their voices and help the government to take corrective actions. But nowadays, if you look at mass media, they have become a more source of entertainment than information. So its focus is more and more on entertainment rather than on information. Hence, assertion and reason both are correct, and reason is right as per the assertion. Now, let's see question number 9. Question number 9 talks about a student from commerce background is asked question on chemical science. Now listen to the question very carefully. It is like a scenario question, okay. So the scenario defines which type of communication barrier. So is it is it called as self-image, is it called as cognitive dissonance, or is it called as frame of reference, or is it called as frame of experience? I'll repeat again the question. A student from the commerce background is asked a question on chemical science. The scenario is, defining which of the following communication, whether it is self-image, whether it is cognitive dissonance, whether it's frame of reference, or whether it's frame of experience. Okay, we have started with 9th answer, fine. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's see what's the right answer, and let's go one by one for this terms in case if you're not aware of this terms. The actual answer is frame of experience. It is frame of experience, not reference or not cognitive dissonance. Okay. Now first of all, let's understand the scenario. Now see, the scenario defines frame of experience. Frame of experience is nothing but your psychological barrier. It means that the student has an experience in commerce, but he is asked about chemical science, which is totally different from his experience. So this causes an issue or a barrier. The frame of reference which we had, option number 3, okay, means viewing to view things according to one's own perspective. that is one's own view, that is through the cultural, social, or maybe depending upon different background. And cognitive dissonance, it's nothing but conflicts in thinking. So the question was about a scenario wherein it is talking about a barrier. A student from one background been asked a question with different background. It's a psychological barrier because the student is not from a complete different field. And frame of experience and cognitive dissonance, I told you, cognitive dissonance is nothing but conflicts, and frame of reference is nothing but own perspective. Is it clear? Anyone who is not familiar with these terms, at least have a note of it so that it will help you in your revision era. Now, here we have matched the following. We have types of communication, okay, noise, types of noise in communication, and we have characteristics. We have physical, psychological, we have physiological and semantic, and you have to match it very well. I'll repeat, you have physical noise, you have physiological noise, psychological noise and semantic noise. Okay, question number 10, everyone. A, okay, Lakshmi has already answered. 10A, okay, Lakshmi, Priyanka has ready with their answers. Others? So yes. Okay, very good. Yes, question number 10, the right answer is option number A. So when we talk about physical, that is a mechanical distortion. Okay, when we talk about your physiological noise, that is the barriers with senders or receiver. Psychological, it talks about wandering with the thoughts, and semantic, it talks about use of jargons. So is it clear? Easy, very easily everyone has done. Good, keep it up. Okay, now question number the same thing I have explained. Okay, so in case if you are still having a doubt, so semantic, as I said, semantic is basically when a speaker and a listener have different interpretations with the meaning of words. Psychological noise, that is your mental interference. Physiological noise, that is a distraction. And physical noise, that is by someone's I mean to say a noise outside the communication which is not comfortable by someone or something. So mechanical distortion. Fine. Yes. Now question number 11, again we have assertion and reason. So the assertion says that teachers should strive to avoid discussing complex issue in the classroom, or I mean to say teachers should strive to avoid discussing complex issue. Now the reason they have given, classroom communication should facilitate a moment from exploring simple issues to complex issues. So what exactly it tells with the statement? How is the statement correct? So it talks about assertion, what teacher should discuss or not, and what classroom communication should facilitate. So question number 11, everyone. Yes, question number 11, okay. A is false. Okay, Priyanka, yes, let's others also do it, so we can proceed further for the right answer. Okay, A is 11th is C also, 11th is D also. Let's see. Very true. The answer is right answer is option number D. Now see over here. Teachers should strive to avoid discussing complex issues. See, none of the classroom communication says that teachers should not what teacher should discuss or what teacher should not discuss. And it is not about it is basically with respect to what, with respect to everything should be discussed so that the child has an experience and a development for everything. So yes, obviously the statement number 1 clearly goes wrong. But yes, statement number 2 says that if a classroom communication has to be facilitated, it should go from simple issue to complex issue. So in that case, statement number A goes and as for complete false statement. Okay. Now, yes, so if you see over here, I have also given a simple explanation. Teachers should strive to avoid discussing complex issues. The statement is false. In fact, teachers should discuss complex issues and try to make them simple and understandable to the students. This will happen, because classroom communication should begin from simple and should gradually move to complex. So this is one of the maxim also of teaching. Is it clear? So yes, going to question number 12. Now question number 12 talks about the emergence of consumers who can control and even create media of their own, and of producers who can easily track consumer responses will be possible with the help of what? See, they have twisted the question like anything. Just read the question very clearly from communication topic point of view. So is it television, is it radio, is it internet, or is it telephone? Yes, everyone. So let's see the emergence of consumers who can control and even create a media of their own, and of the producers who can easily track the consumer's response. The question is very simple. You just have to carefully read the question. That's all. Okay, yes, very good. So basically, when we are talking about this question, the question straight away tells that it is internet which will help you to control the media and to track the response. It is simple way you have, I mean, it is a simple way of answering is, it is nothing but no radio, no television, no telephone. It is a simple mode of communication, that is method of way of communication is via internet. Okay, yes. Now, question number 13. Question number 13 states that it's an example. A notice about the auction of a car in a newspaper is an example of what? I have told you that such questions, I mean to say for communication types, no, they give example questions and they will tell you to highlight which communication it is. So here it is talking about a notice about auction of a car in a newspaper. Will be example of group, downward, interpersonal, or mass communication. Yes, everyone. Question number 13, everyone. No one had yet started answering. Question number 13. A notice about the auction of a car indicates what? Yes, question number 13, no answers yet. Okay, wait, yes, I just refreshed my chat box. So yes, 13th is okay, very good. So 13th is basically, yes, it is about an auction of car in a newspaper. So that is what it is called as, what it is called as a mass communication. Yes, I think no one is wrong. Very good. So everyone is correct. So this answer is very clear. Now going to question number 14. In communication, a major barrier to the reception of message is what? So they have given the barriers, like is it attitude of listeners, knowledge of listeners, education of listeners, or income of listeners. So in communication, major barrier will be considered as what? Yes, everyone. Question number 14, a barrier, major barrier. They are saying that, okay, all this can be a barrier, but which of them will stand as one of the major barrier? Yes, question number 14, everyone. Okay, 14A, okay. Yes. So yes, in communication, the major barrier stands to be what? The attitude of listeners. Now be careful. This question was in one of the MCQs, but in a different way. So here they are telling barriers, but which is one of the major. So from the given list, attitude of listeners becomes one of the major barrier. Sharin is not knowledge. See, knowledge, education, income. Okay, no doubt they can become a barrier, but if your attitude itself is wrong, if your approach itself is wrong, in spite of you having a lot of knowledge or education, things will not work out. So your right attitude will definitely help to take communication easier rather than complicating it. So attitude of a listener is the right answer. Now, so I have a little bit of explanation in case if you are not still clear with this, anyone who is wrong with the answer. So attitudinal barriers are mental interferences. Such barriers develops experiences which will based on individual social, economic or cultural background, but that can cause one of the major reason for barrier in communication. Fine. Okay. Coming to question number 15. Now question number 15 again is your statement question. It's a statement 1 and 2. You need to identify which are right, which are wrong. So statement 1 says that audience noise is potent when the message is controversial. Okay, and statement 2 says that it is impossible for any communication to convert an audience from one viewpoint to another viewpoint. So what do you feel? What exactly it means? I'll read the statement 1 again. Audience noise is potent. It means it is important, you can say, or you can use the word has a power. Okay, when the message is controversial. So statement 2 is saying that it is impossible for any communication to convert an audience's viewpoint to another. Okay, 15C. Okay. So let's see question number 15. So basically, if you see, audience has a power when the audience noise is the power, you can say, when the message is controversial. So now you are saying that yes, definitely statement 1 is true. But now statement 2 says that it is impossible for any communication to convert audience's view from one point to another. No, it is not. You need to have that convincing skills, or you need to have that great power in order to convert someone's view from one point to another. Sajil, be careful. It is option number, both the statements are not true. You can convert the viewpoint from one view to another view. That much power communication has. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. So here we have little bit of explanation again for this. So now see, noise essentially is anything that distorts a message by interfering the communication process. So emotions plays an important role when we talk about means to either to persuade or to take an action. So it is impossible for any communication to convert the audience view from another. It is a statement is incorrect. The reason is that communication aims to change the viewpoint. So that is the best attribute of a communicator, that it makes the thing successful. So it is not impossible. Like the best example you can take is advertisement. So advertisement, either it is put it in such a way that obviously it can turn the viewpoint of customer from not buying to buying decision. So that much power the communication has, and hence option number C was right. Okay, yes. So here we have completed our 15 questions for the day for communication. Tomorrow again 10 a.m. we'll come up with a new unit. All those who are having exams in this week, all the best, study well, be alert and ensure that you're doing your best in the examination. Is it clear? So yes, thank you for the day. See you tomorrow again at 10 a.m.